Hey y'all, so there are a bunch of different quests that you can gather as a level 1 character. Of course you just have to look for them, but I figured I'd just have it all in one place. And this is all going to be from the perspective of starting out as a warrior. If you don't know how to get to the well, I'll leave a link to my video showing how to get to the well from all the different class perspectives. But everybody starts off with this mysterious letter here, and if we right click it, we can read some lore, do that on your own time, and then we accept it. We just have to find the scavenger at the well. So from my warrior point of view, it's a really easy jog towards the bank over here and to the left, and immediately we'll find the scavenger. So upon right-clicking and interacting with the scavenger, go ahead and turn it in, and then you'll be bombarded with a whole bunch of trade skills. Read it at your own leisure, but you can turn them in right away once you grab them. And once you turn them in, they give you harvesting tools. And the next part for that harvesting trade. But yeah, once you turn in all those quests, you're given a bunch of free tools, which is awesome. Right click all of them and they go into your second professions tab right over here. The tool effectiveness determines how fast you're going to be skinning, for example. So the higher it is, the faster you're going to be skinning. Anyways, you can go ahead and grab part 2 here, and once again read those on your own time, but while you're adventuring you might as well just pick these up. And they're in progress, as you can see, because we haven't finished them. The Art of Scavenging is another quest that completes right away, and you get a schematic here, so we'll take that. Schematics, when you right click on them, they go into this schematic bag here. And then if you're curious, the scavenger's table is just right over here, and we just right click on that. We'll see a whole bunch of recipes on the left. But going back to the scavenger, keep in mind that these aren't like level 1 quests. Some of them are higher level, but you can grab them right away. So odds and ends, pick that one up. Brush with ambition. With this one you get a scavenger's bag if you can complete the quest, and scavenger's path. So you just got a whole bunch of these quests. And to keep track of them, you can press J. You'll see who the quest giver was, and then you can scroll through the progress of your different quests. If you want to learn blacksmithing, you're going to head this way. Over here, we'll have the armor, learning blacksmithing, and he'll give you a couple of things here. Schematic, how to smelt the ore. Complete that. And then here's your quest to start the next part. You need to find 3 Asherium bars. From here, we can learn the cooking profession by going to the inn and talking to the tavern keeper. And you can just complete that right away, and he'll give you a couple of things, some schematics. And we can go ahead and equip those. Then grab these quests. So along your way, you'll find blackberries, etc. So you can eventually complete this quest. roast beast. You can just grab them all, no big deal. And just finish them as you go along. Keep in mind that your inventory might get full, so yeah, do keep that in mind. If alchemy is more of your thing from the scavenger, we're gonna head to this building with the 3 bottles. And then we want to head upstairs. Talk with the alchemist. Learn alchemy. You'll get a schematic. Complete that. Turn it in. Simple flux. Bring 3 vials of flux. Don't know how to make that yet, but you can grab that. And then grab this artful stench. It requires 4 vials of bear blood and 8 skittering fang venom glands. Bears are higher level, so that one may take you a while to complete. Let's make our way to the outfitter. There you can learn how to do tailoring. They also have a quest that we should be able to handle. Learning outfitting. You get all these things. They're more schematics, so you can accept them, complete it. And once again, all these schematics, just put them in your bag, schematic bag. Part 2 of that is loom practice. You can grab that. Just find jute around the starting area or wherever. Terrible vermin here. We can grab this. We have to kill any kind of rat here. Outfitting for, so this is outfitting for tanning leather quest, and time for twine. Here you're gonna have to create cotton twine, but you'll figure that out. I'm not gonna go through it, but I'm just, once again, just telling you guys how to get these quests. So now we're going to make our way to the Huntress. We are a warrior, but that doesn't matter. The Huntress will give us quests anyway, regardless of what class you are. Right, time for twine. This is something that we got from the clothier Aligard in the last segment. So that's in progress, but nothing goes to waste here. They ask us to skin at least, skinning to at least level 5. Get level 5 skinning. Sounds pretty easy. And then Night Warden. You need to slay a ghost viper. That's something outside of town, but just so you know, it's here for you. In case you run into this named out in the wild, you'll at least have a quest where you can get some XP and and some coin. So we can make our way actually up this path over here to the right towards the cleric starter area. We can grab another couple of quests. Right over here, Priest Alimar, Ulthuran Presence. We can grab this. You have to find a location of these Ulthrian cultists, but I'm not going to spoil that for you. And then field dressing part 1 here, we get a recipe how to make pretty much a bandage. Once again, don't forget to right click. Once we finish this, my bad, we need to get jute fibers though. I guess while we're here, I might as well just show you where the courier quest starts. There are 3 parts to it, but I must warn you, the parcels that you have to carry to the other NPCs are pretty heavy. So if you don't have a lot of strength, you might be over encumbered. So, I mean, it's up to you if you want to knock out these courier quests right away, or if you want to just wait. But here's Courier Tassil, and when you accept this quest, he's going to give you a really heavy parcel. So I'm not going to accept it right now, but you have to find somebody located. There are 3 parts to it. The first one, you have to deliver it to somebody in town, but I'm not going to spoil that one for you. Okay, back at the scavenger. I do apologize for always going back to the scavenger, but I figure it's kind of a familiar point where we all can... It's a point we're all familiar with, and from there we can continue forth finding the way to these other NPCs. I guess thinking back, I should have just had some kind of continuous track, but this is how it is. Oh well. But yeah, going here. This is if you want to learn woodworking. I'll give you once again a schematic that's going to be quick to turn in, and you know where schematics go. This one would be part 2. There's always a part 2. So you can grab that. 3 lengths of maple lumber. And here we got a task here for blacksmithing. I believe somebody's gonna have to correct me, but I feel like you need to talk with the blacksmith first before you get Jade Red Song to talk to you. But they need 20 ashen bronze nails. Once again, these are quests that I have all achieved at level 1. You don't have to be... Nothing's like unlocked at level 5, etc. Although there is actually one that's unlocked at level 5, or 4. But we'll get to that later. And just outside of the woodworkers area, you have the stables and the farm over here. So we need to talk to farmer Thaddy Rae. And they want you to kill wolves. So if we accept the quest, go to our journal, look for Thaddy Rae, kill 6 howlers. Once again, from the scavenger, we make our way this way. We can grab a quest from the NPC in here. The Weaponmaster. Get your hands dirty. He wants you to kill some Gadai recruits, but you have to make sure you buy a pair of punching reps. So you accept this quest, and then from the weapon merchant here, it's free. So you just right click here, and you got the cloth punching reps in your inventory that you need to finish the quest that you just received from the Weaponmaster. For those of y'all interested in Jewelcraft, we leave the Weaponmaster's shop and we make our way here. And in this corner, we have the Artificer, who will have learn Jewelcrafting. Interested in Jewelcrafting, eh? Yeah. Pewter ingots, and yeah, you'll need Ashurium and Bismuth. Both can be mined easily nearby, and return to me when you have the ingots, and the coin will be yours. Alright, there's another quest that we can gather. Always starting off by the well or by the scavenger. We make our way to the mage portal, or the caster's portal. Don't forget that we can climb now. And we can walk on water. All of us can. Don't just think it's a warrior thing. All right, now I can sprint. But it's actually, the quest giver's on the other side of this bridge. Cleaning Tower. So read this at your leisure, but here's another quest that you can gather at, once again, for level 1. Oh yeah, I think I did mention earlier in the video that there's an NPC where you need to be either level 4 or level 5. And when you get to that level, make sure you talk to Watchguard Balist. He'll give you a quest where you need a group. You need to kill some smugglers, that's all I'm going to say. But don't forget, at level 4 or 5, check Watchguard Balist. Okay, a lot of us are going to take a little bit of a walk here. Once again, I'm still level 1. I don't know how many times I have to drill that into your brain. Yeah, we're going to take a walk to what has been dubbed the Crossroads. We're paying attention to our compass here. South is what leads us outside of the village. The road's pretty safe. At nighttime, it seems like brigands come out, but just stick to the road for the most part. Keep an eye out, and like if they're KOS and if you're a lower level, just kind of give a wide berth of them. But this run is going to take a little bit, so bear with me here. Out here you'll find a lot of things that you'll find in the newbie area still. So don't feel too afraid to venture out, especially if the starting area is full of people. We're almost there. You can see in the distance that bridge structure. That's when you'll know that we've made it to Crossroads. And look at that. There's a maple tree over yonder. And as we get closer, you can see why it's called Crossroads here. There's a path that goes straight through it. It's a nice intersection, so the roads cross. Maybe they should call it the intersection. I don't know. But over here, the Crossroads supplier. And they ask for 20 blackberries and 20 fresh apples. So there's that. So yeah, I believe that's about it in regards to all of the quests that you can gather in this starting area. For some of the gathering quests, just be mindful that you might not find, for example, maple trees as much as you want to. You might have to explore outside of the starter zone and just follow this road south to get outside the walls of the village. And also, yeah, I feel like I'm missing something, but if there's anything that I missed and something that y'all have found that I didn't, please let me know. And also, a lot of these quests, they kind of have part 2s and part 3s, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, this is what I wanted to share with you, just all the quests that you can get at level 1. If you liked the video, I hope you did, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everybody. Ciao, friends.